Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Madhavi Dosapati. So guys, I have got a request to cover on how to speak English fluently. So why delay? Let us go ahead and discuss about this important topic. Okay? So guys, I have a quick question. Now when someone is referring to stating that, well, your English is very good, what are they actually referring to? Let us bifurcate this now, guys. First is they're referring to the vocabulary that we are using, okay? And second thing is about the sentence formation on how we are framing it. Exactly. So today we are going to look at these two aspects. Along with that, there is one more thing. What is it? How to improve spoken English at home. So, excited? Okay, now let us look at how to improvise our vocabulary. So first thing is, when we are talking about vocabulary, it's all about the usage of words. Okay, now when I say usage of words, what does it mean? Guys, this is very important. Okay, now let us try to minimize the usage of very, V-E-R-Y. Instead of saying, wow, it's very cute, just use another word. That is, the alternative of very cute is adorable, right? Instead of saying, man, this is very important. No, cut the very and say, it's crucial. Exactly. So guys, by reducing the word very, we are discovering a word for that. So whenever we come across a word, instead of using very, just type in Google, or we can even do a normal search like very good. So we can just Google stating like this: what is the synonym of very good? What is the synonym of so and so? In that way, we can discover new words and add it to our bucket list. Exactly, guys. And another way to improve our vocabulary is, let me suggest you a small book, guys. That is Word Power Made Easy. This is a wonderful book. Trust me. It's not like, oh my God. It's very simple. It actually helps us in understanding each and every word by their meaning. You know, this book helps us to understand by dividing the word into parts so that it will be easy for us to relate it to the current situation. Exactly. So think about it, okay? And another way to improve vocabulary is be curious, guys. Be curious. If you would have observed the kid, obviously, right, they would be so curious to know everything around them. Don't you agree with me that they wouldn't leave even a single chance to know more about things? Exactly, guys. Similar to a kid. Do not let the kid in us go. Be very curious. Try to grab things around us. Guys, we are surrounded with so many things which are actually trying to converse with us. Try to see those things. Maybe, for example, let me tell you. Do you see this toothpaste? Colgate? You know, there is a sentence in this, okay, which says children under 6 years of age should have adult supervision and use only a pea-sized amount. Now, what is the new word which we have got just now? PEA, pea-sized, which is small, right? Exactly, guys. Similar to the toothpaste, we have so many things around us. The moment we get up from the bed, the moment we start, even just getting groomed, like brushing and then bathing and so on, there are so many things around us. Be curious to know what is it. Be curious. Do not let the child in you die, guys. Always be curious to get more and more information. And after we see a word, just do not neglect thinking, okay, this does not pertain. It doesn't pertain to me. Why should I even think about it? No, it's not like that. Our attitude should be in a way that, yes, undoubtedly we should be curious. And also, we should think in this manner, like, wow, this is something new word. Let me just go ahead and check in internet. Let me just Google it. Or at least ask a person who is next to you. Maybe if they can help us out with the meaning of it. In that way, the moment we start looking for new words and understanding the meaning and adding it in our daily language, trust me guys, we will start excelling in the vocabulary. That is how we can improve our vocabulary, guys. Undoubtedly. Don't you all agree with me? Okay, now next thing is how to improvise sentence formation skills. Guys, this is another important factor. Okay, now that I know all these words, but how do I put it in sentence? Right? Oh man, I wish I knew how to form a sentence. But I don't know exactly how to use these words which I just encountered. Did you also come across these sort of moments? Guys, that's when we should start thinking from these lines. What is it? Simple, guys. First thing is, just like our mother tongue, right? On how we use it in a daily basis. First of all, let me ask you a simple question, guys. Do we really fall short of words if we have to converse in our mother tongue? It can either be Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, whatever it is. Do we ever feel short of words when we converse in our mother tongue? No. Why? Because we practice, we speak in that dialect, in that language on a daily basis, right? Similarly to our mother tongue, if we have to get fluent in one language like English, we have to consume the language, as in we have to get the language imbibed in us. Exactly, guys. Similarly, how Telugu has been imbibed in me. For example, Hindi can be any other language. Similarly to my mother tongue, I should practice and converse in English on a daily basis. Only then it will become easier for me to form a sentence in English. Right. Now, for example, let me ask you a small question, guys. Were we ever frightened to talk with our parents in our mother tongue? No, right? But whenever we get a chance to speak in English with an outsider, or it can even be a person who just came into our house, we will be a little hesitant, right? Thinking, oh my God, what if this choice of words are not correct? What if? And we start being hesitant, and we probably sometimes we even stammer, thinking, no, maybe the word which I'm using is not appropriate and I shouldn't be using, right? We would become hesitant. Rather, think in this way, guys. The more and more we practice one language, we would become more fluent in it. And that is how we can even start making sentences. Whenever we find a word, trust me, just write it down somewhere, make sentences, form sentences so that, see, I'll tell you one small example, guys. Now what happens is, we only speak in English only at the very important moment. Either it can be when we are giving presentations or when we attend for interview. But let me ask you a question, guys. Can we build a body in just a day? No, right? For that, it involves lots of practice, right? Exactly, even the language, even English is also similar. It won't happen overnight, guys. It requires a lot of practice. So, my another tip on how to improve English at home is here. Simple, guys. Whatever you have done for the whole day, right, just narrate it in 2 or 3 sentences every day and record it and keep it with you. Because if you feel that, okay, what if I converse this with my parents, or what if I converse this with my friends or colleagues, what if they start humiliating, or what if they make fun of me? If you feel in that way, then just hold on. Do not worry. It is very simple to practice, guys. How? Narrate it by yourself. Just narrate it in 2 or 3 sentences every day. Keep it with you. And trust me, guys, after 30 days, do this activity on a regular basis for about 30 days. after 30 days, when you go back to the first day audio clip or video clip, whatever it is, right? You would automatically start correcting yourself. Why? Because you can see the difference in you. Okay, guys, now how can we practice English? Guys, obviously, what we would keep hearing all the time is, okay, read newspaper or watch this. Exactly? No, guys. If we just blankly read newspaper, what do we get? Add some humor in it, add some fun. Only then it would become more interesting to us, right? Like for example, when I was, in my schooling, what happened was, as I already stated, that we had an activity to read the newspaper article. But what I used to do, I used to just go to library and pick a book, Tinkle book, because it was full of fun. And trust me, that used to be in English. So that's how I improvise my vocabulary. Exactly, guys. Add some humor, add some fun. What happens is, in this way, we are automatically learning English. Don't you all agree with me? And if you are watching this video, even now you are learning English, guys. Even by watching videos, just for example, if you really love to watch some series, right? Even by that also we can improve English. How? When we are watching a series, if you're finding it difficult, don't worry. We have a great boon, and that is subtitles. Just turn on subtitles and read along with them. Then we will automatically improve English, guys. Yes. Okay, guys. Now that we have seen how to speak English fluently, so I hope you have got few tips. Okay. So if you would like me to cover on any further topics, or if you would like me to cover in detail, then please put a comment so that we can take it further. Okay. Until then, thank you so much, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit bell icon for all notifications. Bye.